Try not to get my face.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so we are going to look at self-esteem and how different things affect our self-esteem. So, Coca-Cola, it's the real thing, right? So, as babies, we come out, we are loving, caring, babies, they feel good about themselves, right? They don't care what, how others, they kind of go and loving, capable, powerful, and significant. So Coca-Cola, it's our truth. They have their slogan, it's a real thing. So I'm going to, I hope this isn't, okay. So this represents our self-esteem when we're young. We feel good about ourselves, right? We're pretty tasty.
No.
We're sweet.
Oh yeah.
We're sweet. Alright, so then others tell us as we go to school and we are around others, sometimes people tell us that we're lazy, stupid. What are negative things that people have told you?
Dumb.
Dumb, ugly,
I'm dumb.
fat,
Black.
different. Alright, so when it happens, how does that make us feel?
Happy.
Spill.
Motivation.
Alright, it makes us sad, right?
Not for me.
Alright, we still have our feelings from when we were little, but they kind of get covered with all the bad stuff, and that's what we see. So when people, especially enough people that have influence in our lives, maybe it's people we consider friends, maybe it's a boss, maybe it's a teacher, right? Maybe it's your parents, maybe it's a family member. When enough people say mean things to you or say negative things to you, what do you begin to think about yourself? That you're not special, right? And does that feel good to not feel special? No, we don't like that. Everybody wants to feel good. And so when you stop feeling good about yourself, all of those layers are on the top. So everything, all the good feelings that we once had, kind of get pushed to the bottom. So now we're going to look at the truth in ourselves. So how do we get rid of, when people say bad things, how do we get over it? What makes us feel better again?
YouTube.
Okay, well but does that get rid of the feelings that we had, the comments?
No.
Does
You
it make-
can't ever.
Okay, but so if you have a family member, maybe it's an older sibling, maybe it's a parent, maybe a teacher. I mean, I've had bad teachers where they tell you that you just can't do it. You're like, oh, I'm not gonna. You can't do it. But then the next year, maybe you have a teacher who's like, no, you can do it. Does that make you feel better? Does that give you confidence again?
Yes. Haagen
Alright.
does.
So when we hear people say nice things about us over time, what does that do to the bad?
Go away.
It goes away. So what's happening to the oil?
It's spilling.
All right. So now what's left in our cup?
Good self-esteem.
All right. Our good self-esteem.
There's still a little bit of bad look.
All right. So we need a little more positivity, a little more sugar to make that ick go away.
Oh, tastes good now.
Yeah,
It is good now.
that's
Yeah.
plain. Now it's gonna be good. Now can we taste it?
No. All right. So what I want you to think about in your journals. All right. So we got the icky out by focusing on all of the good things that are in us already. All right. And by having people reinforce all of the good stuff that we already knew about ourselves. So in your journals, what I would like for you to write is return to who we are, return to that real thing that's inside of us. So you're going to, from the prompt concerning the Coke demonstration, I learned that I ... So about yourself, what does this tell you? All right, so you can stop.